Hello, it's Peter Wright and Kathleen Beauvais with another episode of The Yakking Show. And this is your source for all information on health and wellness. As always, we do that by bringing you interesting guests. Today will be no exception. But first, let's say hello to Kathleen Beauvais, our co-host. Hey, Kathleen, how are you doing on this rainy day in Ontario?
That's right, Peter. I'm doing great. Thank you. And thank you also very much for tuning into our show. We so appreciate having you. And as Peter mentioned, we do have another special guest with us today. We are so pleased to welcome Blanca Rodriguez to the show. Hello, Blanca. How are you?
Hello, how you doing today? I'm so happy to be here with you
Hey.
both.
Good,
Yes.
So are we.
good.
Now, Blanca is a licensed massage therapist and a holistic life coach, as well as a canine massage therapist. And today she's here to yak with us about the benefits of massage for menopausal women. And also, we will touch on therapy for your canine friends. So let's just jump right in. Blanca, how can massage therapy be beneficial for women going through menopause in particular?
Very important information to share here about perimenopause and menopausal women and how important, how beneficial massage therapy is not only for their bodies, but for their mental state as well. As we know, well, in this case, me, because I'm in the middle of menopause myself, massage has been an excellent tool to cope with the hormonal changes that menopause brings. And what happens with just one massage is that 31% of the stress hormone cortisol, the levels will go down by 31%. And
Wow.
the happy chemicals of our bodies, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, these levels will go up by 30% just with one session alone. So it's a very powerful practice that has been around since very, very ancient times for a huge reason. And there's quite a few massage skills that are highly recommended for perimenopausal and menopausal women as well.
Oh,
Wow,
interesting. I would
that's
never
amazing. That's
guess those
amazing.
statistics, Peter. That's fascinating.
That's right. So you're saying that one massage can reduce cortisol levels by 30% and increase the beneficial hormones, feel happy hormones, by a similar percentage. Is that a specific type of massage? You need a highly skilled masseuse to get those results?
In my honest professional opinion, do not get a massage unless it's by a person that has vast knowledge on what they are doing.
Hmm.
The biggest rule in massage therapy is do no harm. And
Correct.
unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there that they say, oh, I will massage you, I will work on you, unless they are certified and they are professionals on their specialty. Please do not attempt because it will do more harm than good. With
Okay.
massage therapy, specifically for women in menopause, there are a few massages that are highly recommended, like Swedish massage. Swedish
Hmm.
massage is a worldwide, very well-known massage technique. And this massage helps with improving hormonal systems. It helps with, of course, easing tension, relaxing the body. And when the body relaxes, the mind will relax as well, paying close attention to the abdominal and, of course, the lower back areas. That
Hmm.
Swedish massage alone is an excellent source for us ladies that we're going through menopause. Another, another technique that is excellent is lymphatic drainage massage.
Hmm.
This type of massage is extremely powerful because of the the fluid movement throughout our bodies. It helps to, here we go again, ease pain, move toxins out of the body, and it helps really reset hormonal changes and help us through this process that is natural. It'll happen to every single woman. And we can get through this if we pick up these very important tools that are so simple to get, of course, by a certified professional. Highly, highly recommended.
So
Okay,
we
but
talked.
sorry, just to press Blanca a little bit on that one. So a woman who would like to take advantage of massage for helping her through menopause should seek out a masseuse who specializes in that particular type of massage, even though people practicing Swedish massage might be good for, say, athletes. That would not necessarily apply that they would be the right one for what you're talking about.
Well, Swedish massage is such a powerful massage. This is like one of my
Okay.
favorite massages to provide to people because the benefits are there's such a big variety of benefits, not only like yourself said with athletes. It can be as well for women in menopause because
Okay.
of the pressure that is applied. And of
Okay.
course, whoever has knowledge in Swedish massage, this kind of massage can be applied to anyone, but the pressure that is applied and the areas of the body that is applied to, that's what makes a big difference. And this is when it's so important for all our listeners to know that the more the massage therapist asks questions, trust this person, because the more communication there is between therapist and client or patient, the better the massage effects will be. All massages are different for everybody because we are all different individuals. Even though the skill and the technique is basically the same, the application of this technique can be very, very different from person to person.
Okay.
Right.
No, thank you. Good.
Of course.
Okay.
So are there areas of the body where deep sustained pressure should be avoided because of the structures that lie beneath?
Yes, absolutely. Behind the knee is a huge no.
What?
Armpit is a huge no. Neck area is a huge no because arteries and veins are way too close to the surface of the skin, and it can be a very dangerous situation. And of course, our lower backs, we have like two little indentations in each side of our lower backs and that is an area where deep pressure should never be put into that area because, of course, of nerves and arteries being too close to the surface. Massage therapy doesn't have to be deep to be highly effective. Me as a client, I prefer to have a medium pressure massage. And of course, I work as a massage therapy. My job is very, very physical. So my upper back, yes, please do what you need to do. If you need to apply more pressure in those areas, of course, it's more than welcome. But specifically my lower back, I have some issues with my lower back with sciatic pain. So with that said, deeper pressure in that area specifically, me as an individual is not recommended. My body wouldn't take it that well, but this varies between person to person. There's a lot of people that I have had that is like from beginning to end, they want deeper pressure all over their bodies when honestly it's really not necessary, but it depends from person to person.
So you specifically mentioned the armpits and behind the knees. Why specifically those areas?
That's a very delicate area. And of course, the inner thighs can be a very delicate area as well because of these veins and arteries. Arteries are the blood supply that we have in our bodies go through arteries and veins throughout all of our bodies. And those very big fat veins, they are passing through, of course, over here, armpit, behind the knee and the inner thigh. And that's why if you apply too much pressure, it can be very, very painful for this person, not to mention extremely dangerous for their health because even blood clotting can happen. So it's an area that is totally prohibited for us massage therapists to be working deeply on. And this is why having a certified massage therapist to service you is so important because a lot of people have no idea that this is the way our anatomy is.
Right. And I think you mentioned earlier that you don't have to come out away from a massage in absolute pain. I have been through some massages where it was not relaxing at all. I mean, it was just so painful. I couldn't
Yeah.
wait for it to be over with. But you don't
Yeah.
have to go through that in order to have an effective massage, correct?
Oh, not at all, not at all. And this is what happens with a lot of us clients, that we go on a table and the therapist starts applying way too much pressure. If you are uncomfortable with the pressure, we won't get mad, I promise you. We rather have you have an excellent service so you can come back and enjoy your massage much more. For a lot of people, having a relaxed full massage, it just doesn't work for them. For me, honestly, it works wonders because of the type of job I do. I work with thousands of people over the course of 1 year. And for me, relaxing my muscles is the best approach for me personally, because the more relaxed my body is, the more the therapist will be able to approach those muscles and relax the tissue as I am fully relaxed. On the other hand, let's say a triathlete that their muscles are very tight, they're very strong people, it's better for them to receive a deeper pressure massage, depending on their needs and depending what they have been doing, and if there's any injury, of course.
And I had another question about lymphatic massage specifically. So I know that it's a very, it's not a very deep massage. It's a very almost superficial looking massage. Although I've never had one, I've had it explained to me. So when they're doing a lymphatic massage, where are they pushing that lymph fluid towards? Is it through to the heart, to the kidneys, in order for them to be eliminated, or for that sludge to be eliminated?
It's depending on the needs of the person. The lymphatic drainage massage goes to the areas where there's more lymph accumulation. Of course, armpits, breast area, and inner thighs, and of course our intestinal system. Okay, that is a huge accumulation of lymph nodes there. And of course, going towards the heart is a great idea, but lymphatic drainage is not intended to be going directly, and the focus of attention is not going towards the heart. It's always going towards the center of our body. But here we go again, it can be this area right here. There's a lot of lymph nodes in our neck area, armpits, between in our inner thighs, and of course our intestinal system. That's why we go, and there's even face lymph drainage when we have a lot of, let's say, allergies. Lymphatic drainage is excellent to help with allergies and help that fluid get out of the way. Same thing with our breast. There is lymph drainage that us ladies, we can do it ourselves at home actually. And what we do is we put our hand on the breast and you pump very gently, 10 to 20 times. You pump each breast, and that is lymphatic drainage done at home. But if you want something that is more in depth, more deeper, definitely a certified lymphatic drainage massage therapist is very important to seek those services. Me, myself, I had to get an additional certification for lymphatic drainage massage because it's a whole different ball game from the normal, let's say, deep tissue massage, sports massage, massage for fibromyalgia, let's say bamboo massage. It's a very different ball game. It's a very different approach from the normal Swedish massage as well.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
And if you don't mind, Peter, I just want to jump in one more time, if you don't mind. It's just, I think we're on a roll here. Getting back to massage for menopausal women. Now, we're specifically talking about menopausal women, but when you look at men also go through some changes as well.
Yes.
Now, would massage help to regulate their hormones?
Oh, of course, absolutely. We all have hormonal systems, and anatomically speaking, men have a slightly different hormonal systems, but we still have testosterone. Us ladies, we still carry testosterone and progesterone just like men do. It's just that the levels are different between men and women. with that said, definitely a Swedish massage will be of excellent help to any men that are going through these changes, because just like we go through these changes, men go through these changes as well in a different way, because let's face it, we are different. There's no doubt about that. But there's some similarities when it comes to these changes. The same levels of not having clarity of mind, forgetfulness, irritability, lack of sleep, stress, same exact thing can happen to men going through these changes as well. That's why these massages are so highly recommended, not only for women, but for men as well. It's just mentioned much more with us ladies than it used to be before. And in men, most of the time is a hush-hush situation. It's something that it doesn't really want to be addressed for maybe shame, just like us ladies that, oh, you're in menopause, you are done. And no, that's not the truth at all. But with men specifically, the approach has always been very differently, but from women, but the effects are very similar, that's for sure.
Right. Thank you, Peter.
Of course.
I'm a bit frightened to ask anything now. Oh, sorry, I couldn't resist that. Blanca, one of the symptoms, and you've just mentioned it affects men as well, of menopause for women is insomnia, an inability to get to sleep. So do you find that your type of massage will help that as well?
Yes, absolutely. And this is a beauty of massage therapy. And that's why it has been around since 3000 BC.
Wow.
Because of these powerful effects. And every time me, as a woman in menopause, I'm 58 years old, in the middle of menopause. And yes, I've been going through many changes, but if there's something that I have been blessed to say, is like my sleep has hardly been affected by it.
Okay.
I receive massage therapy consistently, not only because I'm a massage therapist, but for the other effects like clarity of mind. My mind gets clear. I feel rested. I feel relaxed. Tension off the shoulders. This switch that we have that doesn't want to go off when it's time to go to bed, it's like, no, I am going to bed now because I feel so relaxed after massage. And no, the reality of the case is that we're not going to get a massage every day, but the effects of a massage are lasting. They can last however you want them to last, depending on what you're doing. What I do after massage and every night is that I let go of my phone. That's the first thing that has to go an hour before bed. And I put soothing music, soothing sounds that are continuous, so your brain can start switching off and go into relaxation. But yes, insomnia is one of the biggest effects that many people in menopause go through. And it's very, very hard, because when you don't sleep well, most of the time you don't function well the next day.
Correct.
Your stress levels will be higher, and you won't be able, you will get even brain fog over it. So it's like a domino effect of not good things when we suffer from insomnia. And this is when massage therapy comes into play, getting into a soothing routine that relaxes your mind on a daily basis so you can get a better sleep. Very important.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you also provide canine massage. How did you get into that?
I've been an avid animal lover since I was a little girl. And I was looking for something else to do besides doing my human massage. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And here in the US, it's demanded from us by law to have continuing education courses, which we take every 2 years. I've taken many. And I was so interested in doing something else. And I saw, wow, equine massage, massage for horses. I love horses. They are really big and intimidating. And okay, I am just going to have to pass on that. But all of a sudden, I saw in a lovely magazine, canine massage therapy. And I said, that I want to do that. And I absolutely adore and love what I do. Us humans and we are mammals, and so are dogs. Touch is the first sensation that we have as newborns, and so do puppies. We have muscle mass, organs, body systems, feelings, emotions, and basically our dogs deserve it. Our dogs put up with us and our craziness. So it's only fair to massage our beloved dogs as well. The effects are as powerful as they are for us humans. Canine massage therapy has been around since 2700 BC as well. Julius Caesar, yes, Julius Caesar used to take his massage therapist with him to war. He used to have epilepsy. His massage therapist used to massage his war dogs as well. And he is only one of the very famous people throughout history that he is very well known for massage therapy and animal massage therapy. In the Roman Empire, animal massage therapy was definitely a big deal for people in higher places that wanted their animals to be taken care of. Very, very powerful practice. I absolutely love it. And the only difference between humans and canine massage is that instead of me saying, okay, we are done with this massage, I hope you feel better, have your water. The dog, when the dog is done with their massage, they decide when the massage is done. And when they're done, they just get up and walk away. And that's the end of the massage. Yeah.
Wow. I got to tell you that except for the last few years, I've been around horses all my life. I have owned a lot of horses.
Love it.
And in Africa, we had a couple of horses with back problems, and we had a lady who was certified in Bowens and Reiki come and work on the horses.
That's
And
wonderful.
we could see those horses visibly relax as she worked on their backs. And you can't fool a horse. You know, you can't
Oh, not at all.
tell them they're better, but they would go, oh, and they would relax and they would sigh. And amazing how these people help the horses. So yeah, I can understand how the massage would. Quick one for you. You mentioned that massage therapy has been around for over 3,000 from 3000 BC. Where did it originate? Is it an Oriental practice?
Yes, absolutely. It originated in China,
China.
and then it went to India. In India, they practice Ayurveda,
Yep.
which is they practice the same type of medicine in as many people as possible. They practice massage therapy on babies from the moment they are born all the way to their passing. Very, very
Wow.
interesting. And from there, it went to, of course, Africa, Europe, and finally here in the Americas. But it's a very powerful practice. Same exact thing with animal massage therapy. It started in China, and then it kept spreading all the way to the Americas. And here in the US, it's a very relatively new knowledge for us here, because and especially animal massage therapy was introduced in the 1970s with equine massage. So that's relatively a new practice, but no, it's been around for thousands of years. And I'm very grateful, blessed, and honored to be a canine massage therapy, in canine massage therapy. And by the way, Reiki, I'm a Reiki practitioner myself. And
Okay.
is there a skill that I practice on all of my dogs? Is Reiki. Is absolutely powerful. And they just like we do when we are in session, that's like, this sigh of relief. I'm relaxed. Same exact thing with our dogs, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm blessed, honored to be able to work on dogs. Yeah.
Very good.
My goodness. Well, Peter, we're almost, I know you have your burning question you'd like to ask. So why don't you go in for that.
So, Blanca, we ask all our expert guests a question based on your experience. Let me go back a step. What Kathleen and I find with many people that we talk to, not our guests so much, but many of our audience and people who we just meet in the course of our daily lives, are negative. They are reading too much news and they don't turn their phone off like you and I before they go to bed. So they're consumed with what's happening in the Middle East and Ukraine and inflation and presidential elections and whatever. We're not like that at all, but we try and give people something to be positive about. So we ask our guests for a tip. And in your case, we would ask you for women in menopause. And I feel a bit bad because I'm a male speaking about a women's topic here, but for women going through menopause that may not at the moment have access to massage, but maybe they do, what's one general tip you could give them to give them a more positive outlook on what they're going through?
I highly recommend to all women going to this change of menopause that is unavoidable. It's part of a reality. Be mindful of your emotions. Be mindful of where your thoughts are going, because thoughts become things. And don't believe everything you think. That I learned from a teacher of mine. I like, what do you mean don't believe everything I think? Because our thoughts can really be deceiving depending on what our surroundings are. I would highly recommend to not only women going through menopause, but everybody in general, is find your calm. Find that calm state, and calm is a superpower, especially being around these very turbulent times that we are. We have social media and we have way too much information that it really overwhelms anybody at any state. It only takes for you to hit on something and you will have thousands of reels, what they call it, with the same horrible information, the same negative information. Do yourself a favor, find your calm, breathe. Practice mindful breathing. We cannot be without breathing. The slower we breathe, the better we will feel. This is a fact. You practice deep, slow breathing 3 times, and I promise you that you will start to calm down, starting with breathing. Something as simple and as vital as breathing can make such a difference in our life. So that is definitely my biggest recommendation.
Oh, well, thank you. That's wonderful. And that applies to everybody, not only women going through menopause, everybody. So Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for that. Kathleen, back to you.
So Blanca, tell us about the books you've written, and then tell us about how people can contact you.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. My book is Impact Leadership with Blanca E. Rodriguez. You can find me in Amazon Kindle and hardbook. My book, my co-authorship, I have a co-authorship with 29 other co-authors from all over the world, all walks of life. And this book is about our stories of pretty much going down the rabbit hole and coming out to the other side. Being resilient and never, ever giving up. And basically about how traumatic childhood, especially me, I had a very traumatic childhood. And I've been using this trauma, this silence that I went through for so long to help others understand that you don't have to go through what I did go through. This is why we are here, right now, empowering people, helping people feel better and do better, and of course, improve quality of life, no matter what age we are. So this is what this book is all about.
Very good.
Fantastic. And how do people contact you?
Yes, you can contact me. I have a website called www.woundedhealer.us. And my email is my name, Blanca, Blanca, at woundedhealer.us.
.us. Okay. And for our audio listeners, those details will be in the description on whatever platform you are listening or watching this on.
Well, Blanca, it was a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much for being on our show. We so appreciated having you. And once again, thank you also very much for tuning into our show. If anyone is interested in being a guest on our show, we invite you to visit us at theyakkingshow.com. All you need to do is click on the contacts tab where you will find a short application form, and we'd love to hear from you. So until next time, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.